Hello everyone, I am Left, and welcome to what's basically going to be a quick update video since I'm finally back from spring break, and we've had some big things go on in the Vainglory community while I've been gone, namely the culmination of the VIS Challenger Series. 3 top teams from the Challenger bracket battling against 3 bottom teams from the Vainglory 8. It was so exciting and so fun to watch. I bought internet on the cruise for spring break just so that I could watch the Challenger Series finals, and it was so worth it. But before we get into that, just a little bit of a recap of my spring break. It was pretty great. I had a lot of fun. We went on a 7-day long cruise through the Caribbean, and we had 3 ports, lots of days at sea. It was really fun. It was a great time with my family, and although I did miss uploading videos a lot, much more good stuff to come. This video today isn't going to be quite as long or quite as in-depth as really anything else on the channel. That's just because I feel like I don't want to keep you guys waiting any longer. I just want to get something out, just if that video is just a little bit of a recap and planning for future videos. So we had let's see here. We had the VIS Challenger Series. As you will be able to see on the screen when I say this, Rogue, they defeated Necrolite to retain their spot in the Vainglory 8. They beat them 3-2. Misfits lost 0-3 to One Piece 101. One Piece 101 came out on fire in the Challenger Series, and we're going to watch a little bit of their game in a little bit. And then Echo Fox went down to Liberation X 3-2. This was probably the best game to watch out of all 3. It was absolutely insane. Liberation X played so well, and then Fuji, the coach for Echo Fox, he subbed in as a jungler, and he just absolutely went off. Without Fuji, Echo Fox would have gone down 3-0 easily. So, incredible games. We're going to actually watch some of Echo Fox versus Liberation X, as well as Misfits versus One Piece 101. So yeah, that is just a little bit of a recap of my spring break. And how was your guys' spring break? If you had a fun spring break, comment down below, tell me what you did. I'd be interested to hear. So let's actually watch let's actually look at the draft from one of the games between One Piece 101 and Misfits here, and see what they did to win against Misfits. So, one reason why One Piece 101 was able to beat Misfits as badly as they did was because of some of the unorthodox picks that were coming out of their jungler, Monkey D. Luffy. Now, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, because I know that it's like a One Piece thing. That's an anime, right? Well, I'm not completely uneducated when it comes to anime, but I don't know if that's actually how you say his name or not. But anyways, he's going to be playing Grumpjaw in this game, and we're actually going to watch a little clip of him playing Grumpjaw. He played Grumpjaw in a way that we really haven't seen anybody else play Grumpjaw before. And it was absolutely off the rails. It was crazy good. The Grumpjaw is what won this game for One Piece 101, and it's basically why they beat Misfits, the Grumpjaw. It was crazy good. So, Misfits picked the Rhyme into it, which you would think would be a great idea, right? Like, Rhyme destroys melee targets, right? I guess, I don't know. I watched it and I was a little bit confused myself. So, I've got one clip here from a fight in Game 2 between One Piece 101 and Misfits. Let's watch it and see what we can learn. So this fight between One Piece 101 and Misfits is actually about to kick off, and it's going to be a big initiation by the Grumpjaw here. And what we're going to see is the Grumpjaw eats Eco on the glaive. And that is the point where One Piece 101 decides to throw all of their eggs into one basket and go in. Now, the Grumpjaw is so close to the Rhyme that he's actually going to get a crucial Atlas Pauldron off onto him, which is great. And now that the glaive Eco has been eaten, that means that there is no peel at all for the Ringo and the Rhyme here. So it was crucial to eat Eco, because watch. Now there is absolutely no peel for Ringo and Rhyme, and it's allowing the carries of One Piece 101 to get basically free damage on, forcing Eco to use his fountain as soon as he's done being eaten, and this just makes the Ringo go down even quicker, makes everybody down to low health, and although what's his name, Selena Gomez is going to go down to a minion there, it makes a 2v1 fight for One Piece 101 and allows them to clean up. So eating Eco was the perfect decision right there for the Grumpjaw, and it's why One Piece 101 won that fight. Delayed the use of the fountain, cut off all of the peel for the Ringo and the Rhyme, and eventually won the fight. Now to Liberation X versus Echo Fox. Just a tiny little clip here just to show you a bit of why Lone Delphi was subbed out for Fuji. Just poor decision making and poor positioning on low health. You're playing against a dive team like Liberation X, they're going to kill you there every single time, and it's going to result in them taking a lot of kills here in this fight, and eventually an ace and a turret. So that's just kind of why Lone Delphi was subbed out for Fuji. So this is during game 2 of LibX versus Echo Fox, and you see Liberation X is playing Flicker to a very good degree, and I paused it there because the point of this clip is just to illustrate that Kolomeek really did not show up on Lance at all in this game between Liberation X and Echo Fox. He played only Lance the entire series, and he really just did not do well on the Lance. Like, so many times, like, he was rolling into the wrong spots, he was not stunning people with Githyan Wall. He even backwards impaled at one point. He impaled the wrong way, and it ended up getting his team completely killed. So yeah, this is a really long, extended fight, and exactly what's happening here doesn't really have any bearing on what I'm saying, but just kind of, Kolomeek he did not really show up at all on the Lance, just as Lone Delphi did not show up on the Jewel, and that's why Fuji was subbed in, and they don't have another sub, so that's why Kolomeek was not subbed out. I don't know. There were a lot of hate for him in the Twitch chat that I don't really understand. Like, he's trying. I just really don't think he's a roam player. I think he needs to go back to jungle, and you see he even uses the fountain right there. Just bad idea. You're gonna die anyways. Actually, he's not gonna die, but it's still kind of gonna be a waste because the fight comes up again before his fountain's up again, and the whole game was a mess for Kolomeek and Lone Delphi. Fuji was an absolute god, but see the scores again here. This is probably gonna be about it for the video, you guys. So yeah, Rogue 3-2 to Necrolite. Congratulations to Rogue. I wanted them to win. They're my favorite VG8 team. I love watching Wizard Sibs, Evol, and Hammy play. They're awesome. Misfits went down 0-3 to One Piece 101, which is a little bit of poetic justice because of the beef that Exhale had on Twitter with some of the One Piece 101 players. But then again, I feel sad for Eco because he's my friend, follows me on Twitter. And then Echo Fox went down 2-3 to Liberation X. I just feel like it's Liberation X's time at this point. Like, the boys are back together, minus T-Tigers, and I just feel so happy for them. It's so cool to have a team with two brothers on it, Status and E36. Me and my brother, we could be like that, except my brother hates Vainglory and MOBAs in general. So, that's going to be it for the video today, guys. Hope you all enjoyed, learned a little bit useful. Lots of cool stuff coming in the future. I can't wait to make more stuff for you guys now that I have more time and I'm back from spring break. Leave a comment down below if you want me to do something special. If I like it, I might just do it. So that's going to be it, and I'll see you all later.